Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Exum. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. The dish to Young. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Young passes to Hazanya. Here's the natural for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Philadelphia with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Chandler. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Here's the natural. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Here's the natural. It's a 5-point game. Lopez a screen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Quick ends and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover. So valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
The natural, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Shoots. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Embiid. That is, Young grabs the miss.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And the 76ers making a change here. Webster's checked in. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets.
The bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
He's checked in for Hollis Jefferson.
There we go, fans. That was your Brooklyn Nets. Give it up.
First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Feeds to Okafor. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Dishes it to Clarkson. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 10. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He really wants them to go all out to get a win against this team after losing in their first 2 meetings of this season. And he felt the key for them defensively will be limiting dribble drives and forays to the hoop. He said, quote, "We've seen how tough they can be finishing around the rim. The challenge for us is to stay in front. And if they beat us shooting contested jump shots, we can live with that." Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Ripped away. Nato. Rebounded by Clarkson. Nets leading by 8. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Lopez passes to the natural. Nets passing it around. From past the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing. The 76ers trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Unhindered, going all the way.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And here's Brooklyn. They're on an 18-6 run. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Brooklyn making some changes. Hill, he's checked in for Lopez. Grant comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Oubre subbed in for Hezonja. Harkless is checked in for the 76ers. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Here's the natural. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Here's Okafor. And that one's good. Okafor's got his first points of the game.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here.
All right, now, I want everyone here in the Barclays Center.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Okafor. Harkless is out there with Exum, and it's Fletcher in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Exum. Knocks down the 3-ball. Exum's got it back down to single digits for the 76ers.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Pass to Grant. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
And the 76ers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Withy's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Maurice Harkless. In the corner, it's Oubre to the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. And I think Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the natural. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. The feed to Young. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, They've got a big lead.
Fletcher. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against Dallas.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in defense to stop it. That certainly wasn't the case that day.
Hezonja, he's checked in for the Nets. The natural, the pass to Withy. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Lets the three fly, and Hezonja gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 15.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Here's the natural. He's guarded by Chandler. And he gets the bucket. 22 points for Freak.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Over in the corner, Chandler. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Chandler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
No good from the natural.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Pass to Fletcher. There's the 3, and he gets it to go. He's got 5.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn making some changes. Lopez comes in for Withy, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for the natural. That'll do it for the first half. Nets lead by...
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
The natural in at point guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Young. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Hezonja in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession. And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
The shot's good from Lopez.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He finished with 33 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Lopez. And he can't bank that one in. The 76ers trail by 14. On the wing, Chandler. Beyond the arc. Cannot hit. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets.
You got it.
Now
Let's
the
get the
pass
ball
to the
inside.
Natural. Takes the three. And he gets it to go. The Natural's got 25 points in the game.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Inside, here's Young.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
Yeah, I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
It really caused a lot of trouble with their defense, and it's paying dividends for them at the other end.
Good defense leads to easy offense. No one can question that's the case right now.
Exum passes to Fletcher. To halt the run. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Nets have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And they had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. With he's checked in for Lopez. Jeremy Grant comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Hezonja. And so he hits both. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
Timeout.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your Nets dancers.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He laid out their priorities for them, which began with his admonition that offensively they attack the basket at every opportunity. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And good on the basket. Book it.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And he gets it back. Pass to Gill. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Clarkson. 1:39 left in the third. No good from the natural. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Now, here's Marshall. He kicks it to Okafor, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding teamwork.
Here's the natural from the baseline. Can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Marshall with it, now guarded by the natural. Let's go. Marshall gets the bucket. Marshall's got his first bucket of the night. Nets leading by 23. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. The natural, the pass to Clarkson. Here's the natural. Drills the baseline jumper. The natural's got 11 points in the quarter.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Here's Marshall. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The Nets making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Philadelphia shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
The 76ers shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
At the line for two.
Both good from the line that time. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Puts it up. No good off the front iron.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Wilson Chandler. He's out there with Mo Harkless, and it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and he banks in the layup. Hollis Jefferson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
To the middle, here's Clarkson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Good.
Fletcher.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. To the paint, and the basket by Hill.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Hill. And it's Hazanya in for Jordan Clarkson. Exum, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Off the inbound. No good. Good defensive work there by Young.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
No good from the natural. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Embiid. And yes, sir, that one drops.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's the natural. To the middle, here's Lopez, and he gets it to go.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Exum passes to Fletcher. The rebound by the Nets.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Harkless, and that comes off the assist by Exum.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
It's sticking too
Lopez passes to Hazanya. No good on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Harkless kicks to Exum. This one for 3. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the natural. Power down with both hands.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Passes it to Fletcher. Embiid the screen. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
To the paint, here's Lopez. Soft touch off the glass. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Get the ball inside.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burks.
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. How do you view the trajectory of this team right now and all of the things you're working on?
Well, very high. Everyone's been coming together. We've been excited to close the season out the right way, and now we're gearing up for a great run in the playoffs.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
bank in my pocket. Double up with my profit. See, then I cop it. Give me that, there and that dropping, homie. Hold up with my mojo. Peep the whip in that logo. 24s in they low pro. I know so. Ain't no doubt about it. Riding around, loaded up and I hear them 808s and they knocking. Whole club and they rocking. In them buckets, all my homies up in here vibing. To my household, real I die for. Creeping off in that Tahoe. All about that large on. Don't stop the party. We be getting all that. Oh, Kim Wasabi, homie. Cause it's the same old. Just a different day. Out here trying to get it. Each and every way. Mama need a house. Baby need some shoes. Times are getting hard. Guess what I'ma do? Hustle. Hard. Hustle. Hard. Hard. Closed mouths don't get fed on this boulevard. Okay, now all I know is hustle. Get it off the muscle. Black is my attire. Keep them sticks off in that cupboard. I be going hard. I'm going hard. I just hit the mall. You just swipe the card. I'm with a couple Latin. I just do. You other guys telling lies. Homie, free money. AG. You pay me. Swagging in my saline. Two-door coupe Mercedes. I am too much for you busters. I don't trust them. They won't play me for no sucker. Play me for no paper. Make my thumper. Alpha Zeta Omega. Better know I'm really on it. Driving better on it. Money is involved. Better know I'm on it. And that's wording to my mother. Gotta get it one way or another. I put that on my brother. I'm out here on the summer, but it's same old. Just a different day. Out here trying to get it. Each and every way. Mama need a house. Baby need some shoes. Times are getting hard. Guess what I'ma do? Hustle. Hard. Hustle. Hard. Hard. Closed mouths don't get fed on this boulevard.
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MC da UFP, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Assim,
os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza deformando o seu rosto. Se calos falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar do impasse, olhasse, limpasse, brilhavam vocês. Bonjour, pras minas no fronte, que dor pra contar tem de monte. É tipo uma fonte dela, de fronte ela sonha com um novo horizonte. Trancada na cela ou numa favela. Medo é foda, João. Pobre menina, sofre de verdade por toda a cidade. Ainda mais porque a palavra liberdade é feminina. Cidade luz, guetos, becos e pretos tristes como um blues. Mano, muçulmano, amor, islã. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. Mil flor, mil cor, mil idioma, mil cor, tipo índio. Tio por, servos de Roma, frios por natureza morta. Légalité pour mon père, s'il vous plaît. Mil pra mim, mil pro select. Ma révolution é black, noir, check. Em matière, meilleur qu'hier. Ma terre me manque, c'est ma place. E o velho sonho, viver em paz. Com o necessário, sem ter demais. Verde mais, verde mais, verde mais. Família.
Père, mère, frère, sœur, ange Kaira. Même thème, cri du cœur, genre ça ira. Même refrain qui vient de ces zones amochées. Noisy LESC, zone à noche, des vies décalées, des années. Que c'est l'alerte rouge comme condamné, d'étaler, s'en aller ou chialer, jamais. Plus de calette, on entend crier. Pas année, qu'est de couleur café, non c'est pas gagné. Si tu voulais taper, trop de barons, trop de casaniers qui tiendront baron de plus que ça ira, se dit le brave type comme le scélérat. Pour le sale, favelas, même sort, même idée. Qu'on s'en sorte à l'espoir, tous fidèles. Ah, San Paolo, zone à noche, ça ira. Noisy LESC, ira. Si, ira. Ah, ira. Ghetto youth, faut pas stresser. Ici, MC d'AFF. Si, ah.
Tous les ghettos savent que les ghettos salis n'empêche que ça ira. Tous les ghettos savent que les ghettos salis n'empêche que ça ira.
Oh, yo, look towards the darkness. Nah, yo, look towards the light. Yo, what is that? It's a supernova. Nah, man, that's a black hole. Yo, it's.
I leap over lies in a single pound. The Black Prophet, one day I got struck by knowledge of self. It gave me super scientific powers. Now I run through the ghetto, battling my arch nemesis, Mr. Ignorance. He's been trying to take me out since the days of my youth. He feared this day will come. I'm hot on his trail, but sometimes he slips away because he has an army. They always give me trouble, mainly hatred, jealousy, and envy. They attack me, they think they got me. But I use my super science and I twist all three. I see sparks over that building. At me, I dip, do a backflip, then I in the heart with bookmarks. Ignorance hates when I drop it, but no matter what he do, he can't stop the prophet.
Yo, prophet, come here real quick. Yo, I just saw Ignorance downtown. Let me put you on. Word, he down there bugging. He got them ill and out.
Let's continue the saga, mad drama. I met this chick, she said she knew where Ignorance was at. I said where? She said downtown. He had. I think the line is a setup, I can smell it, but Ignorance is running rampant. Aight, baby, show me the exact spot. Meet me at Hoyt and Skimmerhorn at 3 on the dot. So I hops up on the A train, I'm being followed. My 7th sense is danger. I turn around, this anger, and he brought a marble along. It's the same old song. Despair and animosity got broke with the swiftness. I don't know what they think this is. I feel a sharp pain in my neck, now I can't see on my hair. They hit me with a dart filled with the pork chop serum. I tried to hold on, but before long I dropped. When I awoke, I was locked in the barber shop, trapped in the barber's chair. Oh no, they're gonna try and cut my hair, but that can't stop the prophet.
Yo, prophet, Ignorance is tired of you following him around. We about to put an in and out right now. Animosity, fear, what's up? Get him! Yeah.
Passed by, I hear a buzzing noise. It was that chick with some of Ignorance's boys. She said, prophet, we got you beat. By the way, I'm Mr. Ignorance's wife, deceit. But enough talk now for your haircut. When the clippers touched my hair, they blew the... After the explosion, there was no one left. Cause I know dim mop, poison hand, touch of death. My vision's still kinda blurry, but I see a clue. Ignorance is at the library. I hurry with lightning speed like the Flash. He's at the big one on Grand Army Place. When I get inside, the door shut and the lights go off. Another trap. I hear a hissing sound. I smell a funny smell. I gasp, I can't breathe. Ignorance is laughing at me, waiting on my downfall. But he can't stop the prophet.
Well, prophet, it seems like you're in a bit of a jam. I hope you can unstick yourself. Oh, and what you did to my wife, it was nothing. I have others. The saga continues.
time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tiny tummy. And you make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible.